Brighter Retail is a retailer who, like most businesses, sees disruption happening in their industry. They want to innovate as they know an innovative customer experience is key to winning. They turn to BrightPattern to offer personalized, innovative, effortless service to their customers. Things like traditional channels, but also new ways like bots, AI, and mobile. Let's take a look at how BrightPattern can help by looking at one of their customers, Susan. Susan has a busy day ahead, and before work, she's at home researching TVs on Brighter Retail's website. Susan sees that chat is available, and she decides to interact with the Brighter Retail bot. She has questions about deals. She then has a question about HDR, but the bot doesn't understand. So Susan wants to talk to a real person. The system uses a skills-based routing to find a TV specialist for personalized service, with all contacts carried over for a seamless conversation. The agent can see the previous bot conversation, which is illustrated within the panel on the left. The agent greets her by name. Susan has a question about 4K and HDR. Using natural language processing and AI, the agent is presented with a recommended response. The same response is shown here in a chat scenario, but the agent could have also received help via other channels, such as text, email, voice, and even messengers. Susan's excited about the TVs and thinks that maybe during her lunch break, she'll head to a store to see what's available, and asks for the address. The agent is now able to send Susan the address via chat or even send a Google Map link. Susan thanks her for her help and notes she's just researching. Susan has a busy day ahead and needs to jump on the train before work. So before she leaves her first interaction with Brighter Retail, the agent says thank you and sends her a quick survey. The agent notes Susan's disposition and that she is just researching at this point. Later, the journey can be tracked for any points of friction using a very simple survey, not unlike one you would use in Lyft or Uber. The survey is sent to Susan on a channel of her choice. Susan is on the train to work, it's very noisy, and she has a question. So she decides to text the company while on the train. The system recognizes Susan and routes her to the same agent she last chatted with, since the agent is currently available. The agent in her omni-channel desktop can see every interaction across all channels and can even see her previous journey history if needed. The agent, knowing Susan is coming back for more information, decides to offer Susan a deal via text message, which is currently the most convenient channel for her. Susan needs to jump off the train as her stop's coming up for work. She asks for a call back in 10 minutes. The agent notes that Susan is still researching, but could be close to buying soon. The agent calls Susan back while she's at work and provides further information. Later that night, Susan is at home researching on the Brighter Retail site and starts to interact with her Brighter Retail bot. She has some questions about a particular size TV. The bot provides a recommendation, but Susan really wants to talk with a person for more details and more personalized help. The agent has Susan's complete journey history at her fingertips, making a personalized conversation simple. She looks back quickly through Susan's journey history, sees that she's interacted via a number of channels from text chats to calls, and wants to close the deal. Because of the great service Susan has received while communicating across Brighter Retail's different channels, Susan decides she's ready to buy. The agent has her shipping address right at her fingertips and is able to process the order. Susan's preferred channel is SMS because she's often on the go. So the agent is actually able to send her the purchase confirmation directly to her cell phone. The agent, also noting that Susan is a gold customer, remembers to give her a special discount that had previously been discussed, and even arranged for free shipping, performing personalized service that beats Susan's expectations. Although the interactions were digital, the level of service she received was as personal as one would get from a clerk at a high-end retailer. Later, after Susan's received her new TV, she finds herself having trouble plugging in the cables. Luckily, because she has Brighter Retail's app, she's able to reach out to the company. Unlike most apps where you're sent to a generic IVR, Susan is able to interact in a multimodal way within the app, using chat, video chat, and she can even have documents or pictures shared with her. Since Susan needs help trying to hook up the cables to the TV, the agent is able to send her pictures or interact in a video conversation to provide her help. Susan gets the help she needs no matter where she is, and is super excited about her purchase. The agent then changes her disposition to a repeat customer. Later that day, the supervisor is actually able to see at a glance a comprehensive view of all interactions. Things like the NPS score of people buying TVs versus buying refrigerators, or can even see things like the number of bot interactions as well as bot sentiment. So at their fingertips, the supervisor or head of CX is able to see a complete comprehensive view of the business, seeing things in terms of how agents are performing, how different channels are performing, and ensuring Brighter Retail is continuing to make sales easy and personal.